We are back and we're playing Mahokenshi. We played this, I think, in October. You may remember. It's a beautiful deck builder that is not hexadecimal. What's the shape? Hexagon based. So it's a little bit like you move through the world. The tiles have environmental effects. They help you build your deck. It's a little bit Slay the Spire and maybe a little bit Civilization 6 if you'll allow the comparison. At least they both have the same shape as their foundational element. You can check out Mahokenshi for yourself. !Mahokenshi. It's available now if you check out that link in the video description below or in Twitch chat right now. And also, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, wait, we're moving. Oh, thanks to Iceberg Interactive for the sponsorship. There we go. Now let's play it up. I remember last time we won easily, but that was back when I was still a little bit Slay the Spire pilled, okay? Now I've been playing too much Super Auto Pets. I'm not sure that that my brain is conditioned for it.
You have been sent to investigate.
Kind of moves to the beat of jazz. You know what I was thinking as well? I love a game that opens with a cutscene of essentially that length, which is basically just like you are a character, complete quest. It sounds sarcastic, but I mean it sincerely. As far as I'm concerned, the best opening cutscene plus tutorial in video game history is The Binding of Isaac. Do, and then you spawn in on a room, and on the floor it says use WASD to move around and use your arrow keys to shoot. And then it's like play 3,000 hours. Anyway. In the most remote islands of the celestial realm, rumors of rebels and uprisings are common, but more recent rumors speak of darker forces and disappearing villages you have been sent to investigate. Right-click a tile to preview your travel path. Right-click again to start traveling. Look at, this is how you can tell I'm a gamer. I'm already adjusting the camera. They have not told me that WASD moves the camera and Q&E rotates it. That's just the sort of thing that, I mean, you just pick up when you've been in the business as long as I have. So I believe we have 4 energy. Each one, I remember this distinctly. Moving through basic terrain costs 1 energy. I think it might be moving out of more rugged terrain costs 2 energy. So why not move me? Look at this. There's a 1-2 for you. Every action consumes energy. Check how much you've got left in the bottom left. We got 2 left. Move me into the forest. It provides +4 shields. And you thought the civilization comparison was baseless. Ending your turn refills your energy. Click on end turn in the lower right to end your turn. There is an event a few tiles ahead of you. Events are unique choices where you can make choices, and unique stories where you can make choices that impact your rewards. Step on a scroll to start an event. An auspicious encounter. This is me. You think in your life you're going to find yourself being the sort of individual that sits on a park bench? I can't remember the last time I've done it. I'm glad they're there. But if I'm in a park, I'm usually either walking through or I'm going to the playground with my toddler. But actually sitting on the bench just like looking at something, I'm not yet at that kind of level of mental peace, I think. But maybe you only get there by exercising the muscle. You recognize the distinctive clothing of the Flowkeeper monks. The order is tasked with guarding the ancestral gateways between the islands. It is unusual to encounter one alone, separated from the rest of his order. Have you ever considered that maybe they walk in single file to hide their numbers? Tread carefully, Mahokenshi, for the Celestial Islands are no longer the haven of peace they once were. Thank you for your warning. I will be on my guard. Gain cards. You gain 2 safe travel cards. Drag and drop cards to play them. Dash 1 tile. So maybe this allows us to forego what would normally be an extra movement cost here in order to spend 1 energy and traverse through more rugged terrain. It absolutely does. I am a genius. I've already figured it out. Okay, well, in this case, I'll spend 1 energy to walk. No, it's 2 energy. Okay, I'll spend 1 energy to walk. Okay, no. I'll spend 2 energy to walk here. And then I'll spend 1 safe travel. And then I'll spend 1 energy to walk here. He's maximizing his resources. I use 1 here. Across the bridge, you see a hostile presence, a perfect warm-up for you. Charge him, gain strength and cards. You gain 4 strike cards, you gain 4 strength for this turn. Strength is a damage modifier that boosts damage dealt by 1 per charge. Okay, self-explanatory. I could understand that. There he is. Your ashes will be scattered to the earth. You will be no more. I deal 9. I have 3 attack. Or 3 energy. I have 3 cards that deal 9 damage in hand. You stand no chance. I'm sorry to inform you that I mean, maybe you had some armor or something up there. Either way, you're already dead. Wounded, the man collapses to his knees. We never really ask questions because he paid so well, but be warned, Mahokenshi. I've seen him accompanied by twisted and nightmarish creatures. That's not a twisted and nightmarish creature. That's my mother-in-law. Perhaps you can confirm whether he's telling the truth by inquiring in the nearest village. Okay, this is how... We were 1 step ahead of the game. QE. Hold and drag the right mouse button. Rotate. Space to reset camera position. Understood. I end my turn. Okay, this guy... He's about to have a bad time. I cannot travel the way I want to travel. There's a mountain in my way. Oh, no, never mind. These are simply basic strikes. I'm a fool. I didn't draw any safe travel cards. Okay, do you see me? Or is there a fog of war like in Polytopia? Spend 1 energy. But I don't want to attack you on this turn because you're going to... Defense reduces incoming damage. You can gain defense from certain tiles or card effects. Defense resets at the beginning of each turn. I want to run away. I've made a huge mistake. Let's smack him. Let's smack him. And then let's safe travel. Or let's just back it up 1. Let's force him to spend an energy to get to us. He might only have 1 energy per turn. He's got 2 energy per turn! I have a weakness status effect. You know what I should have done? I should have walked up, baited him, and then walked back like 2 steps if possible. Maybe that would have done it. Deal 4 damage? I can't kill you then. Look at what I've done to myself. I'll safe travel here. I definitely should have struck you once more, but I'm a fool. Why don't you walk over here and attack me? But it's not gonna... It's only gonna inflict weakness because I have the armor from being on top of a mountain. Now, let me tell you, killing your enemies earns you gold. You can use gold to buy many things. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. I know that in military strategy, having the high ground is good. Does anybody else think that they would be owned if they had the high ground, though? I just worry that if I was in a sword fight and I had the high ground, they'd be slicing at my ankles. I couldn't do anything to defend myself. It's like getting low kicked in a fighting game when you don't know the moves. You'd be slicing their face? Yeah, but they could like duck or something. It's like in dodgeball. If somebody throws a ball at your arm, you just get out of the way. Somebody throws the ball at your torso, like it's over. Cancel Christmas. Okay, I'll travel. You could jump or something? Okay, so now I'm Zoro. Okay, I guess I'll just jump over their Ipe and then maybe land directly on the blade so that their sword goes wop, 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 and then they'll let go of the handle, and then I'll like kick it up with my leg and put it in my pocket or something like that, and then cut a Z into their tunic. Pick a card. 12 damage, 2 weakness. Deal 10 damage from planes. Reduce target's defense by 15 first. Draw 1 card per adjacent enemy. I'm a simple man. I like when you do a lot of things in a deck. So why don't you give me turnaround right now? Simply because drawing cards is fun. Worst. Worst. Oh no, he's a blue player. I play card games to have fun, not to make my opponents have fun, okay? I'll recover a potion of my health, because it seems like, you know, we're not really under a time constraint right now. Why not? 80 gold, some of the easiest money ever made. Dash me into this forest, pass turn. I will cross this bridge. I would walk 500 miles, and I'll tell you, believe it or not, I would walk 500 more. A worried village chieftain. A man standing by the gates comes up to greet you. Greetings, Mahokenshi. May the kami bless your arrival, for we are in desperate need of your help. You've quickly learned that this man is the village's chief. He explains he has received no news from the northernmost village, and apparently, no news is not good news. He's been unable to investigate this matter due to recent increase in bandit activity. You must investigate and find out what happened. Would I like base strength, gold, or energy? I would always like base strength. Thank you so much. You've been given one more base strength. And we have to get... This is the end of the tutorial. I understand. I forget what happens when you go to these villages. I think it's like... there's like scenarios or events in and of themselves. But I could be mistaken. It's been known to happen. Oh, this is a landmark. This one is a village. You can buy new cards here. Your deck will be reset at the start of every mission, so adapt it to fit your objective. Have you played this before? I did, and I don't recall everything, but I do seem to recall that I was possibly the best player that the world has ever known. But I'm worried that maybe I fell off a little bit. Discard your hand, draw one card per discarded card, gain 1 energy. I have 180 gold. I'm a simple man. I like to draw cards. How about we take one of those? We got 80 left. Ephemeral. Cleanse all negative statuses, recover 9 health. I'm also a simple man. If I'm playing... I'm still the kind of idiot that, like, I understand why a Magic deck having 60 cards is actually better than a Magic deck having 100 cards, outside of, like, a few edge cases or something where you're trying not to get milled. But in my head, I'm still like, more cards is better. More cards is better. So when the card is, like, destroys itself, I understand that that's actually a good thing. Like, you get a benefit, and you also don't clog your deck with something that's useless most of the time. But in my head, I'm like, why would I pay for something that destroys itself? That's idiotic. Exhaust? A card that exhausts? Okay, oh, so I can only play it one time? Basically, I'm trying to tell you that I'm stupid. Or at least I'm not naturally good at games like this. What does the X mean? Like, cannot be redrawn? Oh, you must discard other cards to play this card. I'll still take it. Maybe we can work with some positioning. I don't think I worked with positioning too much on the last time we played. I have 3 energy. Move me. And when you buy them, they instantly go into your hand. Well, well, well. I would rather... I'm going to pass my turn, because I want you to see me and have to walk out here. Didn't work that way. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk in here to aggro you. Draw 1 card per adjacent enemy. We discard our hand every turn. I'm going to smack you. And then I'm going to smack you. I'm going to move back 1, which I think means you have to spend 2. Just to get over to me, and then I'll kill you next turn. Nope. I'm an idiot. I should have walked back 2. Either way, you're... No, are you dead? I don't know. Dash 2 tiles, gain 1 fly. Can move freely over other characters. All travel costs are reduced to 1. Okay, well, what if we were to dash 2 tiles and gain 1 fly? Can I not... I don't really want to dash over here, honestly. I want to dash over here, but I can't get past you. Oh, because I got to dash first before I get the fly. Okay, I understand. I get the picture. In that case, what do you have? I'm going to pop it anyway. I'm going to dash 2 tiles and go over here. I will discard a basic safe travel. And now that I'm flying and I still have 4 energy, is this a mountain? Let me see here. I'm going to just fly over you and get my card reward. If I was sword fighting somebody and they sprouted wings, I would simply put my sword back in its hilt and I think I would resign, quite frankly. I have 3 extra attack from being up here. This does 15 damage. Guess what? I've killed you. I am a genius. That's probably like the most ridiculous path to lethal you could have had, but here I am. Okay. I will safe travel. Walk 3 spaces. Oh, it's not called a hilt, is it? What is it called? The tube you keep your sword in. I'll just level with you. This common strike seems really good. I'm going to add it to my deck. I don't think we should just be taking blue cards. A scabbard or a sheath, of course. Pass turn. It's not called a sword tube. Tell you what, I'm a simple man. I'm going to dash 2 tiles and gain fly. Discard my basic safe travel. Obviously, this guy's like a little upset or whatever. Well, like, be mad, don't care. Because you're dead. Do you yield? Too bad. I didn't. You should speak up next time. Destroy cards from your deck at the shrine. Okay. It took me probably 100 hours of Slay the Spire to realize that destroying cards was good. But I'll tell you, I definitely, at this stage of my life, I would say you can discard a safe travel or a basic strike as a given. Let's start with 1 basic strike. Let's discard 1 safe travel. It still only costs 50. I'm going sicko mode then. I'm going to discard 1 more basic strike. Oh, it costs too much more. It costs more. The text just upgraded, or updated, I should say. Okay? And then I'll move over here. Let's add something new to the deck. A rare card. Discard your hand, gain 10 defense per discarded card. Dash 1 tile for every 2 strength you have 0. Deal 9 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. 9. Okay. That also seems good. 12. What is my strength? It's 1. Okay. You selected 200 cards. Yeah, well, you have selected Power Drive. You don't see me complaining about it. Takes 3 to get here. You have 2 energy. Okay, again, I'm a simple man. I think I've mentioned it. I'm going to walk 2, pass turn. And then I'm going to walk... Well, you have what? How much HP? 15? All right, well, your life's over. I'm sorry to tell you this. I will hit you with a heavy strike that I thought would do 21 damage. But I should have looked at the number in bracket a little bit more carefully. I'll take my 25 gold and I will pass turn. And you... I need to bait you. I need to dash 2 tiles, gain 1 fly. Discard this... discard my heavy strike for now. Confirm. Pick a card. I'm going to take another heavy strike because I just discarded it like a genius. Now, this guy, he's upset with me. Can I kill you with 4 energy? I can do 12 damage plus... Yes, I can kill you. Goodbye. Remember when I said I was the greatest player that's ever played this game? Watch this. Also, discard your hand... No, let's not do that. Never mind. And then I can just walk over here into this village, upgrade my cards anyway. I get that it's the tutorial, but I just think they didn't expect someone with this kind of, like, Slay the Spire Monster Train pedigree to just come up here and get, like, a platinum performance immediately. By the way, don't even get me started on the fact that Mathis is behind me in Midnight Suns, but has just unlocked a difficulty I've never heard of, okay? Some of us are trying to banter while we play the game simultaneously. It's not just spending 80 hours setting up one move to knock a Hydra soldier into a barrel that explodes and drops a heavy marble statue on top of a maiden queen or whatever. Okay, we can upgrade a card for 100 per card. Let me think about this. I never play this, but I would like to see it do something. Draw 1 card per discarded card, gain 2 energy. You know what? Let's do that. Upgraded draw is always fun. Play your reds, upgrade your blues. That's probably the secret. 80 free gold. 2 movement. Is this guy... I can't tell. Oh no, dude, his vision range. Cult Zealot, tracking range 8, reward 50, 3 energy per turn. This guy's gonna get 2 hits off on me. You know what it looked like was neuron activated when that textbook with the picture of like the howler monkey. Ephemeral. Play this card to destroy it. When drawn, lose 2 health. Dash 2 tiles, gain 1 fly. Okay, how about, guess what? Get discarded. I don't need this garbage in my hand. Now I'm flying. I can move to wherever I choose. But I could also... I guess I could also just kill you dead now that I think about it. But it's cooler to kill you dead with wings sprouted out of my back. So I don't feel like we wasted a card there. Get derezzed. And you know what? Oh, you can't quite get there. Okay, that's fine. I end my turn. I get full health. I investigate the activity in the village. Ghost Town. You search the abandoned village. Your search of the abandoned village bears no fruit, but as you are leaving, you glimpse a small childlike silhouette disappearing into the woods. You soon discover a nightmarish scene. Human bodies scattered all over the forest floor and 3 small creatures, the likes of which you have never seen, busy feasting on the corpses. A little further, you spot a few villagers in a makeshift cave, leaving no doubt you found the missing villagers. If you act quickly, you might be able to ambush the captors and save the remaining villagers from the terrible fate that awaits them. I rush in because I have cards that synergize with strength anyway. You charge the 3 creatures and gain 4 strength on this turn. Okay, I wish I had waited... I wish I had ended turn when I had some energy remaining instead of spending it to get in there, but... It's okay, because hold on. Discard your hand, draw 1 card per discarded card, gain 2 energy. I could move on to the mountain. What does the mountain do? +2 attack and +4. Ooh. Okay, how about you die, and then you do 24 damage. I could move on to the mountain. Alternatively, I could just kill the big one. Let's just do that. I mean, I have 100 HP for a reason, I'm assuming. I end my turn. You can't stop me. You can't beat me. I'm a rock star. Victory. I'm too good. Honestly, if you type exclamation point Mahokenshi and you pick up the game for yourself, I want you to know that if you have trouble with the tutorial, if you don't have the same kind of performance that I just had, don't blame yourself. I have hundreds of hours of training in deck builders. I've played in multiple Magic the Gathering GPs. I've played, I don't want to brag, I've played in the main event and then dropped after round 2. At least 2 times, okay? So I just don't want you to feel bad if you end up checking it out for yourself because you're intrigued by the deck building meets, you know, tactical positioning and exploiting the environment aspect of a traditional strategy or 4X game, and then you go, what the heck, these goblins are kicking my butt. Deal 8 damage. Increase by 7 when... Oh, these are in the collection, so these are new cards we can get. We don't need to retry mission. Send me on to the next one. Welcome to the Realm screen. Send your Mahokenshi on missions in the Mission tab. Strengthen them in the ways of the Mahoken tab. Check mission challenges from the Challenges tab. Challenges are optional objectives that can be completed in each mission and grant additional crystals. I can't read the word crystals without thinking of Napoleon Dynamite trying to use the time machine that Uncle Rico bought on eBay. When he puts the thing between his legs and says, hang on, I forgot the crystals. And then he just dumps a bunch of quartz into the thing. Turn it off, it freaking kills. Turn it off, turn it off. I don't know why it gets me every time. It's a piece of crap, it doesn't work. I could have told you that. Ali Love. Hey, Daniel, thanks for the raid. Check it out. I know. Listen, you should stick around. I've seen you play Slay the Spire in your races with Frost Prime. You could use a little deck builder polish. And I know that sounds like toxicity. I'm not trying to be toxic. I'm just going based on what I've seen. Listen, it's okay that you're not that experienced in Slay this. Like, you wouldn't expect to be amazing at Slay the Spire if you haven't played a ton of it. It's not something you could just pop in like Dead Cells and be like, I beat Contra, so I know how to press the jump button when a bullet's coming to me. All right, hold on. I want to see my challenges on this next mission. Cradle of Shadows, go to mission. Pit of Darkness, go to mission. Did I complete this? I don't know. Hold on, that's my tutorial mission. I don't need to do that. Take me to Pit of Darkness. Challenges. Complete the mission, defeat the Oni summoned by the cult, complete the side quest. Yeah, go back and watch my first Slay the Spire episodes. You'll see, you'll see something truly special. In this tab, you can use Crystals of the Mahoken to purchase upgrades that will improve all your Mahokenshi. Okay, so do we want Way of Valor, Way of Humility, not likely, or Way of the Sword? Upgrade 1 strike card in your starter deck. Safe travel cards grant 2 defense. Start missions with more gold. I mean, 1 upgraded card is nice, for sure. I mean, 2 defense when you move with a movement card is nice, too. But I don't think listen, when I play XCOM, I'm not the kind of guy who hunkers down too much. The most defensive move I ever make is an Overwatch. Starting missions with 50 additional gold seems nice, too, though, because this is like an additional card removal. What is this? Adds a talisman slot. 1 rare card is discounted. 1 additional common card slot in the marketplace. The first upgrade in a dojo is free. Let's go sword. I mean, I was trying to find reasons not to go sword, but it just seems like the most fun. Okay. Launch me in here.
How have these vile creatures reached the Celestial Islands?
Walkable cities! Everybody wanted walkable cities. You didn't think what happens when your cities are so walkable and vile creatures start getting spawned from the loam. Now those creatures, they don't even have to, you know, take 17 Ubers to get to the city center. They can just walk a couple of miles and all of a sudden they're at your front door. Okay, I mean, we'll go Ayaka right now because we have to. Mission details. We need to close the corrupted pit. If the pit is open at the end of turn 22, we still lose. They must be sealed. Only you have the power to do so. I'm going to start using that when I try to delegate chores. Hey, honey, can you clean the bathroom? Why can't you do it? Only you have the power to do so. And we have 3 challenges. We need to defeat the Oni summoned by the cult, which I'm going to assume is not you. Maybe we'll find you as we get a little further in here. I forgot what our other challenges are. They're right here, right? Defeat the Oni summoned by the cult. Complete the side quest. Complete the mission. Okay. So, maximize our movement. We move into a forest. That means we use safe travel. We move out of a forest. We don't use safe travel. We take a card. 4 damage twice. Draw 1 card per adjacent enemy. Gain 8 defense. Draw a card. 4 damage twice obviously works with strength. I'm going to take 8 defense draw, though. That just seems, you know, my deck builder experience tells me that that's a decent card. Thirst for revenge. You come across a ransacked merchant caravan, likely the victim of a goblin attack. Please, Mahokenshi, help us. I will help them bury their dead. I'll offer to avenge them. To gain energy. You gain 2 energy for this turn. Side quest started, slay 8 goblins. Quest reward, gain cards and gold. Okay. 2 more energy. It's actually useful. You would think we're not doing anything on this turn anyway, but to be able to move is important for us because the movement, we need to get to the end before turn 22. Well, we might as well move once. Safe travel into the forest. Let's go kill 8 goblins. He saw me? He knows my name? At least we had some basic defense. Okay, I can kill you this turn. Also, whatever card I pick up goes into my hand. Dude, I do kind of like 17 damage at the expense of 5 health, but it's a little spicy. I mean, that's what they should call it, Spicy Strike instead of Reckless Strike. That is a lot of damage, though. I think I take it. So it's simple. Get smoked. There's 1 goblin complete. And then I can walk 2 spaces. We don't need to get every goblin. We need to get 8 goblins. Are you guys goblins? You're a goblin minion. The other guy was probably the goblin leader. Oh, okay, so this would be the Oni that we have to kill. An ominous presence. More like an oniness, an oniness. Let me have some water. My deck has no pathetic cards. I don't have to hide my card draw, unlike you, because I'm a stud. And what is the merchant going to say when it's her merchant that introduced me? The beast they have summoned is not to be trifled with. You must hurry and seal the corrupted pit. Killing the Oni is an optional challenge that can give you extra crystals. Okay. No sweat. Give me some gold. 80 gold. What is this? Increase your max health? I don't know. Is that worth walking one space? Hard to say. Those goblins. I didn't realize that they would see me. They had their back turned to me. Gain 1 fly. If you're on hills, draw a card. Dash 1 tile. Gain 3 strength. I think that could be great for us. And then this card that destroys itself, and rare heavy armor. Discard your hand, gain 10 defense per discarded card. I would love this if we had the ability to do like a counterattack or a parry or something. But I think I'm going to dash 1 tile and gain 3 strength. And I'm probably just going to ignore the rest. I hate to say it. What's your favorite mineral water? I bet you're a vase guy. Listen, don't insult me. I do drink bubbly. But at the same time, I'm not a big bottled water purchaser, because it seems like if you live in an area where the water is healthy enough to drink, it seems crazy to pay to drink water. I'm going to say... Like, listen, if I had Voss water, yeah. If I had boxed water, yeah. What do they taste like? They taste like water. Which one's better? They're exactly the same. In my opinion, at least. Okay, so you're going to take... It's going to cost you 2 to get over here. It's going to cost you 1 to get over here. It's going to cost you 2 to... I'm going to back up 1 space. Which I think means we'll be hit once instead of twice. And I don't really care if we gain strength, because we're not attacking until next turn anyway. Excuse me, shouldn't it cost you 2 to climb up on a little mound like that? Trooper Oni. Okay. We need to do 8 damage to you. We need to do 8 damage to you. We do 5 damage with these. It hurts to have to use a Reckless Strike, because that's going to cause us to take some damage in the process. But you know what? I'm choosing to focus on the positive here. 2 free goblins. See, it cost me 2 to get up there. I guess goblins literally are the definition of built different. Okay, pass turn. Okay, water from the tap is not literally free, but it does cost probably like... I bet it costs less than 1 cent per glass. Here, at least. I can't speak for the entire world. At most, you're paying 3 cents a glass. I can't imagine it being more. What are you? Increase your base strength? Would be nice. It would also be nice to destroy some cards from my deck. But you know what would actually be very nice? What would be the nicest thing of all? Although this guy's going to get aggroed and attack me. One of the nicest things of all would be if our base strength was high enough that a basic strike killed a goblin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go here first. I'm going to destroy some garbage from my deck. Like, I don't think we need... this one. We'll just draw the better one faster. I do like that we have the basic travel still. I'll destroy this one as well. We got 110 left. I mean, I'm going a little... maybe I am going a little sickle mode. I'll destroy this one as well. Hello, Jay, by the way. Hello. Now my deck only has like 6 cards. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to aggro this guy. He's like, oh, snap. And then I'm going to walk it back. We get no effect from being here, but 1, 2, he'll attack. I can't walk into the forest because it costs 2, but it would give me some defense. Okay, I'm gonna walk back 1 space. He'll come out here and attack me once. And then we'll go get better strength so that hopefully we can kill enemies faster on future turns. I feel like at least we have a plan. Enemies can adopt behaviors. Surveilling enemies will detect you when you come close. What's his surveilling range is like 2 tiles. Okay. It's crazy. Like, anybody else play strategy video games without a plan for like 2 decades? Or is that just like is that a me thing? I would literally just be like, I'm just going to click on whatever seems good. I wouldn't organize my actions around long-term goals. And then when I failed, I would be like, whoa, this game's too hard. Now, at least, I think, honestly, SAP helped me by distilling it down to, like, base principles. Now I'm like, I have a long-term plan. I'm going to organize myself around that. And if we have to make, you know, deviations from it, then we have to make deviations from it. I feel smarter as a result. Can I go through here? What is this? Acquire talismans. Holy cow. Magic did the same for me. That makes sense. I can see that because it's not just like, oh, this creature's big, I'm going to put it in my deck. People are like, what's your win condition? And you're like, I play my big creature and you don't block it or kill it. You got to be like, well, first off, I get my artifact of Azrauli out there, and then every single time that I play a red card, I get to tap it, and that allows me to peek at the top card of my deck. And if I choose to, what do they call it? Sift? If I sift that card to the bottom, then that does 1 damage to target opponent permanent, and I use that to keep their planeswalkers off the board, and then I swing with a bunch of little creatures. Scrying! That's... Anyway, sorry, I forgot. Okay, move me. You're going to give me a small amount of gold. Joke's on you, that's my favorite amount of gold. Costs 1 to go here, costs 1 to go here. 150 gold, I would love to upgrade my cards. How can you see me? You're across the entire Earth! 28 damage, you lose more health. We don't need that yet. 12 damage, draw 2 cards. Dash 1 tile, gain 5 strength. Definitely, I do like the idea of a basic strike killing a simple goblin. 12 defense, 2 cards is nice too. You know what? I think we do lack draw a little bit. I'm willing to go with that. And then the rest would cost 100. Okay. I'm still going to try to acquire a talisman, although now that I think about it, I won't have any gold. But whatever. Goblin's Archer. He's not going to get here. I'm not sweating him. We are on turn what? Turn 8. We got plenty of time. Dash 1 tile, gain 3 strength. Well, I don't need to dash a tile here. I can just walk. Acquire new talismans. It's free! 2 base energy, lose 1 draw. 2 energy when you kill an enemy. 25% more gold when you kill an enemy. For now, it sounds crazy. We don't seem to fight that many enemies at the same time. I'm going to take 25% more gold. And I do have attacks. But this guy's going to be on. What is your attack damage? I guess we don't know until we get hit in the face, huh? Dash 1 tile. How about here? I'm not sure about that. You know what? We got health rate behind us, so it's okay. Here. And then deal 22 damage, lose 5 health. So we're at 68 HP, and we can always just walk backwards if we need to. And this is part of our side quest. 3 vulnerability. I'm assuming that means I take 50% more. It takes increased damage taken by 1 per charge. Okay. Okay. What does this give us? Plus 3 attack. Well, let's start with a parry. 12 defense, 2 cards. We got a reckless strike, which we definitely want. We got a upgraded basic strike. And then we might as well just walk it back 1 tile, get the HP. You dealt 10 damage to me, which actually did 0 damage. I'm not scared of you at all. I'm going to get 12 defense and draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw another reckless strike. My combo is working. I'm a genius. I'm going to overkill you by the minimum possible. We've killed 5 goblins, and we've defeated the Oni. I mean, we got to be careful. We want to make sure we can actually complete the other side quest. There's 1 goblin, 2 goblins, 3 goblins. I guess we'll go through the forest here. And you don't take the cards with you mission to mission, so I guess there's not that much incentive to go farm this stuff up. I don't think you take the gold either. So let's go... I guess we could just go this way first. Why not? Walk me one step. If you see me, you see me. You don't see me. And we'll, oh, there's... I didn't even see... This guy was so sneaky. Increase your base energy. I like that... Usually, I feel like when you play a deck builder that has like a movement ability in it, it's like the movement is separated from the cards. You can move 2 times and then you can play a card. You can move 2 cards and then you can play this, you know, an amount of cards equal to their energy cost or their mana cost or whatever. The idea that like even on the turns where you're not near enemies, you're kind of like planning the way that you're going to get into the engagements is actually really cool. Like, I'm not spending 3 to get over here. Instead, I'm going to dash 1 tile. We save 2 energy as a result. And then I'm going to gain defense and draw cards because I need to draw cards. What do we get from being on a mountain? +4. I'm going to walk over here to aggro you. I'm a genius. And then I'm going to dash back on top of the freaking mountain. And you cannot harm me. Much. At all. You can't harm me at all. And now, because I'm on top of the mountain, I have 4 extra attack damage. 2 from my strength and 2 from the mountain itself. Guess what? There's 13 damage coming for you. Guess what? Here's 9 damage coming for you. All we gotta do is deal with this guy. Now, I remember he has 20 HP. We got 2 life left. Buy new cards in the village. Increase your base energy. It would cost us 2 to move there. I think we want to move here. And we might as well move here then. Because otherwise, if I move up there, he's going to aggro. He's going to hit me. Deal 9 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. Lose 5 health, draw 2 cards. Lose 4 health, gain 4 strength. Range 2, reduce target's defense by 6, increase vulnerability. Honestly, I don't think we need this right now, but I love how much this looks like a Clash of Clans advertisement that I would see on the iOS App Store. Does it not? +2. Anytime I see a perfectly square head, I think of Clash of Clans, which is also wild because I've never played it. Not even for a second. I'm going to channel the pain as well. I think our HP is a resource right now, and I choose to pass our turn. Then I choose to move 2, which is going to aggravate this guy right here. And then, why don't you... He has 32 HP, holy cow. Why don't you dash me into the forest where I have some base defense? Probably should have done it here so that you don't get +3 attack for being up on this, but whatever. Then 12 defense, 2 cards. And then I pass my turn. Oh, you didn't meditate. You missed +1 energy every turn. Ah! It's okay. What turn are we on? Turn 14. We got plenty of... I'm sure closing the pit's probably going to be easy. It's going to be a breeze. I can dash 1 tile, gain 3 strength. Let's do that. While we're here, let's meditate to get +1 base energy. It paid for itself. Then I can do 24 damage and 14 damage. That's enough to kill you. I'm not a mathematician, but that's certainly enough to kill you. Thirst for revenge. You gain a piercing thrust. Huh? A purging vial, a fresh horse, and 200 gold. Ephemeral. Dash 4 tiles. I would love to use that next turn. I would also love to cleanse all negative status effects and recover 9 health. Feels nice to not be poisoned. I would love to dash 1 tile and put a rare in my hand. Recover 1 health per strength you have. Lose all strength, no shot. Deal 7 damage twice. When flying, recover health. I'll just take the Wrath of the Tengu, I suppose. The Wrath of the Pingu. I forgot that this guy existed. That one's on me. Sorry to inform you that you will be dead. And then I will draw 2 cards. Are we seriously still posting Joel? Yes. It will not stop. It's not going to end. I would like to seal the pit. Only a ritual of purification can cleanse this place. This is me doing my ritual of purification. I'm actually insane at Mahokenshi. Did you seriously just walk up slowly and up smash? Like the dude, he didn't have an answer for me. It looked like he was going to be like, you can't close this pit. He didn't expect me to have 2 energy left. I've reached level 3. We will not be frickin' suck this year. I think about tweeting that every time the Canucks have a home game and then inevitably lose. We will be frickin' suck this year. Gain 1 strength when you play a move card. Gain 2 strength when you have less than half your health. Okay. New character unlocked, Kaito. So this is another thing I wanted to check out during the stream today. When we previously played, maybe this is why I'm doing so well, they only had access to Ayaka in the previous build. Now we've got the other characters as well with different playstyles. We should check them out. It would be my honor to join you in the struggle against those who want to invade and destroy our peaceful islands. But before we do this, excuse me, side mission. Before we do this, 1 additional common card slot in the marketplace. First upgrade is free. It seems like the best use of resources I've ever seen. You can also pick a common card when you start a mission if you do that one. Okay, well, that's gonna have to wait, unfortunately. How about start additional missions, or start missions with 50 additional gold? And then we got 50 of 50, 150 of 150. Let's go to the Goblin Swarm next. That is this one. This seems like this would give us a lot of combat. Maybe a good opportunity for us to learn how to use this new character from the House of Sapphire. Yeah, I said it. Did you see the Fox News clip where the lady kept saying Canucks? Oh, yes. In other news around the sporting world, Coach Bruce Boudreau has been let go by the Vancouver Canucks. Then she says Rick Tookit at the end of it. It's just so good. An army of goblins is invading an island from multiple corrupted pits in Lego City. You must seal them all to stop the enemy horde. We have to seal 3 corrupted pits. I can do that. I have 100 HP. Okay, let me see. Is there anything I can learn about the character just from where we stand here? Win before 6 new enemies appear. Seal 2 pits within 5 turns of each other. Complete the mission. What's your deal? 4 energy, 4 drawn cards. Way of the Kappa? It's like they knew. They knew. You are a corrupted pit. Is that the corrupted pit we're going to go for first? You're a corrupted pit. You're a corrupted pit. Okay, well, like, we got to start building here. I think we'd love a talisman, though, too. Maybe we go this way first to get the talisman. Seems like getting a talisman early is advantageous. Why not move me? Move me. Acquire a new talisman. 1 strength when you play a move card. Draw 1 card when you start your turn on a plane. Gain 2 energy. I do feel like 2 energy to lose 1 base draw makes sense on this one. Because our goal is not to kill enemies, it's just to seal pits. So I'm going to take a different talisman this time. Just to, because I think it's going to be hard for us to seal 2 pits within 5 turns. But it seems like you just got to do it fast. Maybe we will engage in no combat here whatsoever. Sorry, close me. Close me. Okay. How about 1 move me? 1 move me. 80 free gold. 1 move me. This is a road. Travel cost -1. But you know what? I will take 1 extra move to pick up a card. He was hiding from me. Deal 8 damage if you're surrounded. So if 2 enemies are adjacent to you, gain 6 strength before attacking. Deal 1 damage increased by 1 per defense you have instead of strength. Okay, so you're like a defensive, you're like a tank type character. I feel like. Okay, you've hit me for 7. I could kill you. I will kill you. Only drawing 3 cards per turn kind of sucks, but I did it to myself. I got nobody to blame but myself. Okay, we walk. We walk. 4 turns until this spawns an enemy. We walk and they'll see me. 20 HP. Honestly, I know how this sounds. I think we just want to get the crap kicked out of us. As if we're trying to beat the mission as quickly as possible. I'm basically trying to speedrun this one because all of our side quest objectives, all of our challenges, I should say, are based on timing. But we might be in trouble. I don't know. I need to do 20 damage to you. Deal 8 damage, but gain 6 strength before attacking. Holy cow. It was the greatest purchase of all time. This does 11. I am now walking up here. Cost 2. I am now dashing up here, which also gives me extra attack power, but I have no cards now that I think about it, but I can at least go here. Yummy. I will seal you. No enemy will spawn here. Then I will move myself back on top of the hill so I have more attack next turn. Yeah, it is neat. Like, obviously, like, anytime you play a deck builder, you're kind of playing to... It's different every time because you don't get the same rewards. You don't get the same options in the shop and stuff like that as well. So, like, it's... Every deck builder is, like, a little different every time. But the fact that the challenges actually incentivize, like, a completely different archetype, and there's, like, a, you know, obviously different characters as well, is neat. Because I'm one of those people that, especially when I have, like, a roguelite, and I find something that works, I'm like, let's just do that every single time. And then I'm like, this time we're not going to take hippo. Oh, look, a hippo. And you get the idea. So to have a real incentive to actually play a little differently feels nice. It feels natural. That being said, so we could attack this guy, but we have 6 energy and he only has like 3 energy. So I think instead, like, I'm out of here, brother. See ya. That costs 2. Then I will take this path instead. I have Peepo exited. Now can I move here? I can move here. Is that guy gonna see me? He's not. I probably should have checked. Like, this guy, he's gonna be chasing me for the whole game here. Now I have no movement cards, which is annoying, but I think I should go get this HP. Walk back onto the road. Cross the bridge, and again, just try to run. Oh, but no, I need to get... No, we can still do it. You can get over here. So I need to get to that other one and close it within 5 turns. And I think this would be turn 2. They can't even make it. Dude, this is so sad. I'm way too fast for you, even though I'm just kind of like ambling. That's so embarrassing for you, mostly. Not for me at all. Why don't you go ahead and give me some gold? Upgrade your cards. I would love to. We have 320 gold. Blaze it. How about we upgrade our under pressure? Oh, it is free too. Ooh, I'm a genius. And then upgrade your dashes, because we're playing them like every turn anyway. And then why don't you upgrade some basic strikes? It would be nice to actually have the ability to kill some enemies like in one turn if the mood struck. I can move here for 3. This guy will start attacking me. I think this guy will start attacking me too. I think in that case, I'd rather stand on the choke point. And what does this do for us? +3 attack. This guy's going to go off on me, but it would be nice to have +3 attack next. Oh, we can't even get up there. Okay. Well, this costs 0. Dude, it costs 0. Move me for 1. Dash me on top of this son of a gun right here. And look at that. Obviously, yeah, you're gonna hit me, but like, so what? Look at how powerful I am on top of this hill that looks a little bit like cauliflower. Is anybody else picking up the same vibe as me with the cauliflower? Actually, yes. I knew it. Okay, check this out. Here's 8 damage for you. Oh, you thought I just walked? No, no, no. Get smoked. Now you're about to summon something. I hate that that costs us 3, but you know what? We're in here. More gold for me. Another goblin exists. And you know what I say to that? I say whatever. I seal the pit. We probably complete our side objective. Ooh! And then what do I get from this place? No effect from this? Okay, then I'll walk back one. Why does Gandalf have to seal the pit if he just took the eagle? Listen! The eagles would have been struck down by the ring wraiths. We've been over this, okay? You ever see the ring wraiths? They fly on the Nazgul. Then you really think the eagles from Return of the King are going to stand up to the Nazgul? I don't think so, man. It costs us 2. That costs us 4, though. Okay, I know what to do. I am going to spend... You know what? No, I'm not going to spend 2 to get health back. Is there other health on the way? Not really. How many enemies have been spawned? Probably like 3? I bet we could take an extra turn. I bet we could spend 2 to get this HP. Dash up top. And then just start taking the road. Hey, you know what's a great song? The Road by Fastball. You do hear about it from time to time, but... Gain 1 spike whenever you enter a tile. I could see that being good. Gain 1 energy per 5 defense you have. We have none defense. Deal 20 damage. I mean, more... Sorry, the way. The way, not the road. Give me 1 spike. We are moving a lot. Hey, NL, I have a virus giving me very bad gastrointestinal distress. If you have any advice for me... Finally, a question that is appropriate for me. How much damage is this? 9 damage? Get owned. Yeah, I mean, like, assuming that there's sincerity there, which I would assume, like, you wouldn't just go on the internet and, like, lie or whatever. You should, like, you should buy and drink some Pedialyte or some Gatorade. You're not gonna want to, but it helps, man. It does. You'll feel better. It's not fair because you don't feel better like half an hour or like immediately after drinking it, but half an hour after it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm glad I did that." Could you Uber Eats yourself some Pedialyte or something like that? Uber Pharmacy. On first strike, deal 8 damage and gain 8 defense. Prepared. Deal 16 damage instead, but gain no defense. Gain 1 energy per 5 defense you have. I don't really need them. Oh, I guess I could use the energy to run away, though. We could set up, like, a cool combo. We need to draw them on the same turn, though, which seems pretty unlikely. I think this makes sense. And I do think that getting a card that recovers health makes sense if we're just going to constantly tank damage for the whole game. And then I should get in the forest and hide. Like, why not move me back here and then dash me into the forest so I have some extra defense? This is not the most, like, impressive mission from a combat perspective, but I think it's neat that we can kind of... We can take... It's not really a stealth approach, I guess. We're just kind of running away, but... Still, it's different. This turn, gain 1 spike whenever you enter a tile. Probably worth just killing you. It costs us 2. This costs us 2. In that case, can we go around... We can't go around the mountains, so I think we're going to have to kill somebody at some point. This costs us 3. Spike me. Spike me. Spike me. I do think first strike, gain 8 defense per adjacent enemy. First strike, deal 10 damage, on-block damage, gain 1 defense per on-block damage. I'll add it, I'll add it. Okay, look at that. 3 spikes. Bet you feel stupid. Here's the thing, it's just like Civilization. Yes, I'm surrounded, but I'm so surrounded that they can't surround me anymore. So who's the hater now? Yeah, I'm getting beaten up, but it's not like you could beat me up like any more than this, so who cares? I can weather the storm. What do you give me? +3 attack? I mean, we need to punch through there at some point, so I think we gotta accept that we're gonna just take a turn where we get the crap beat out of us. Like, this guy's never making it. The archer might make it. Exactly. The closer you are to danger, the further you are from harm. Oh, you're gonna shoot an arrow over the mountain? Yeah, okay. Bro, it's so cringe. You just moved away from the corrupted pit. That's so embarrassing for you, because look, now you've left your goal wide open. I'm gonna hit you with the Michigan and seal the pit. I'm crazy! I'm unstoppable. Notice you get a lot of XP from killing enemies. Like, perhaps even more than you get for completing the side objective, which I deliberately didn't kill enemies in order to get, but... Okay. I want to run this guy again. I want to run some defense. How about this one? The Cult Conspiracy. Villagers are being threatened by a large group of cult followers. Help them. Complete the mission before turn 30. Kill 3 enemies in a single turn. Well, that's a little tricky. Trickier, at least. 1 extra talisman slot in castles. I do like... Common card when you start the mission seems very good. All starters strike and strike plus do more damage. Let's get another talisman slot for now. Dude, I'm actually having a great time. Like, I know as a sponsored segment, you would expect to take that with a grain of salt, but I'm getting invested in the mechanics. I feel like a damn genius. Is the other thing. Maybe that's part of the reason I'm having such a good time, but I'm very much enjoying that no matter what I do, the game is like, you're smart. I'm not sure if that's, you know, what we call the art of game design, or if maybe I actually am a genius, but I don't know if that's if I would go that far. Eliminate 20 enemies before turn 35. Restore peace and get rid of this threat. Okay, pick a card. We have to eliminate a bunch of enemies this time. And we need to kill 3 in a single turn if possible. Deal 10 damage from planes. Reduce target's defense by 15 first. Deal 1 damage increased by 1 per defense you have instead of strength. I would love to get Skull Bash to work with defense. We don't have anything to enable it yet, though. It seems like a horrible card to take before you have any defense to work with. So give me a piercing thrust. And then I am standing on a plains, am I not? I am. So let's reduce your defense by 15 and smoke you. And then kill you with a basic. You know what I want? I want to see a talisman so that I can transform my run as early as possible. What do? Destroy cards in my deck? Should you move me here first? Gain 5 defense, increased by 4 per adjacent enemy. Gain 2 energy, requires 2 discard cards to work. I would, if we're just smoking enemies, let's just get that tactical strike out there. And then for, oh, I can use it immediately. Okay, then I will use it immediately. And pass turn. Are they rushing me? No, he's running away. He's scared. Excuse me, what did you just play? I'm going for you. Smoking a pancake? Listen, I welcome any opportunity to quote Austin Powers. Where did that come from, though? You think this guy's gonna chase me now? I would like it if he did chase me, because I want to walk around the map and get some of these upgrades. You know what? Maybe I'll just do it through the forest. Why not? Let me I'll reduce your defense by 15 first, and then smack you. I'm sure you're gonna hit me, but I'm not sweating it. Why are you leaving? Oh, 'cause that's in there. It's literally in the text. Will run for backup when heavily wounded. So we should try to kill those guys in a single hit. I'm a fool. I have 26 damage, you have 29 HP. I hate you. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dash a tile into the forest. I am going to smack you regardless. I'm going to smack you regardless. And I'm going to smack you regardless. You guys are honestly, like, so cowardly. Like, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna strike you. Oh, that wouldn't even kill you. I have to do it this way. I've eliminated 2 of 20 enemies. That's not even close to enough. Okay, range 3. Charge an enemy. On arrival, deals 6 damage to all adjacent enemies. What's the range on charge? Move into melee range of your opponent if it has an open adjacent tile within range. Range is 3. Okay. This effect allows you to cross water tiles? Could you imagine? Honestly, if John Wick had this card in his deck, he would be unstoppable. The Waffle House would have found its new host. Area 1. Deals 6 damage, gain 3... Okay, no. I need to be able to chase some suckers down, I think. I'm just going to play this card to get it out of my deck forever. Okay, I don't know what Rally does, but I'm certainly annoyed by it. I will spend 2 to move. I will kill you. See, this one's throwing me for a loop because I'm kind of like deliberately getting no upgrades because I'm just focused. Oh, I should have played the Curse of the Health. I'm not getting any freaking upgrades because I'm just chasing enemies down. So I might have to rework my whole strat. But I will play this. I will play this. I don't have the ability to kill you. I am a fool. Well, in that case, I pass turn. Oh, okay, go ahead. Calls a nearby ally for backup. I actually say ally, like ally love, because of the raid. How dare you? Okay. One piece me. One piece me. Oh, look at how many people there are. I'm ready. And then you give permanent base energy. Doesn't really help us with what we've presently got going on, but that's okay. He's gonna run. I don't really want to chase him, but I gotta do something. I'd rather these guys have to... Oh, they don't even have to make a move to get closer to me. Even still. I'll smack you regardless. It'll make you easier to kill later. Oh, he stayed! He chose to die. That's so... Oh, I mean, I'm thankful. I am getting cursed to the you-know-whats, though. Okay. Definitely... Range 3, charge... Can I, like, use it to get here? Deal 6 damage to all adjacent enemies. Yes. So why don't we do 12 damage to you, which is the only thing we have that actually kills you, unfortunately. Charge here. Charge... I don't... But I... No. It sucks that I can't choose to go here. But you know what? I'll go here instead. Because there's even more enemies around. I thought maybe it would hit this guy. He's now woken up anyway. Let's get this out of my deck. I'm feeling like I could die here. I need to get some health. Like, these guys are going off. I got a deck full of curses. We walk here. We meditate. We get +1 base energy. You have 20 HP. I cannot deal 20 damage to you in a single turn, obviously. Pass turn. I think I've learned a lesson. We might have to restart this one and actually try to pick up some upgrades instead of just rushing down enemies and playing attacks over and over. Charge an enemy. Deal 6 damage to adjacent enemies. Feels Goodman. Deal 9 damage. From planes, reduce your defense. Get this out of my deck. Add another one of them into my deck. Dash me. Attack me. Now, honestly, this last fool right here, I'm inclined to just say, you know, congratulations to you. Real recognizes real. I'm going to pick up some cards to add to my deck, and you can chase me if you want. Area 1. Deal 15 damage. So what I'm asking about Area 1, is that like a hex around me would receive 15 damage in a hex? In which case, that seems kind of crazy. And Fatal Attack upgrades a card in your hand. Area 2, 6 damage per hit, gain 10 gold per enemy hit. Not what we need right now, unfortunately. Range 4, Area 2. Charge an enemy. On arrival, deal 8 damage and provoke all enemies in the area. Give me the extra damage from Battle Hardened right now. I need to live. Okay, you're in trouble, mister. If I draw a charge, you're done. I didn't. So, honestly, screw you. Get this out of my hand. Or as Fastball would say, was I out of my hand? Was I out of my mind? How could I have ever been so blind? Dump this from my hand. Walk me. He didn't get aggroed. How much? I'm sure you got enough life to cause me a problem here. I passed my turn then, because you have not aggroed yet. This guy's very slow. Charge an enemy. Do I have enough damage to kill you? Probably. I'm going to charge you, because it cost me 2 to move there to begin with. I might as well get 6 extra damage out of it. And then deal 15 damage to you in an area. Oh, this move's crazy! It's insane! Then, let me get dashes that are free. Okay. We may live. We may yet live. That also add defense, and my character can kind of scale off of defense. Brother, get out of here! Stop chasing me, you jerk! Area 1. From planes, reduce... Okay, hold on. I want to get this card. Or this... I guess I don't really want to get that gold now that I think about it. I'm just trying to survive here. Charge. I don't think I do enough damage. I need to do 20 damage to you. I can't quite get there. I'm scared. You know, I think we got to take them on one at a time. Dash me, give me defense. Dash me, give me defense. And just fight him. And maybe if I lethal you with the card that allows us to upgrade a card, we get it. That's a bonus for us. Please? We didn't, but that's okay. It cost us 2 just to move there to begin with, so sure, I'll charge you. Oh. Didn't kill you, huh? Okay, get out of my deck. What do we have? We got to eliminate 20 enemies we have till turn 35. Kill 3 enemies in a single turn. Win before turn 30 and complete the mission. So you're saying there's a chance. I do have 29 HP, though. That's not great. I'm thinking you move. You move and see what card you get. Area 1, 6 damage. Recover 9 health. I mean, this seems good. This seems important right now. And then check this out. I need to kill you. I can't kill you with this, unfortunately. This is not a fatal because you have 4 extra life. So I'm thinking we gotta start with this. Then we don't have the energy for that. But I can't kill you anyway! This gives us 4 defense. Okay, I'm gonna hide in the forest, and he's gonna come attack, which is great news. I was hoping he would do that rather than aggro some other individuals. Say sausage, keep it going. Every time. It gets me every time, though. Okay, fine. Sausage. We need to get to this potion, and maybe this is finally an opportunity for us to get a talisman, too. He's crazy. I don't want to dash here and have them aggro me, though. So I'm going to dash here. We have 635 gold. I think we could destroy some garbage in our deck for sure. Okay, come here first. Destroy cards. What do we never want to see again? Basic strikes are like pure detritus right now. I think we want to destroy almost everything, so we draw Battle Harden like every turn. I'll even get rid of my basic dash. That costs us 200, but we got enough for it. Everything else I respect. Charge an enemy. Deal 6 damage to all adjacent enemies. You have 9 HP. That's so embarrassing for you. Because now you're dead. And then I walk 1 square onto the potion. And you should have killed me when you had the chance, quite frankly. Because at this point, it's over for you. There was a time when you stood a chance. That time is now gone. I'm going to kill you to upgrade a card in my hand. It's a heavy overkill, don't get me wrong. But how about this? What does this become? Range 4, 7 damage to all adjacent. Deal 14. I'd rather have the raw damage, I think. And then toss me a talisman. I'm sure it's going to aggro somebody. Two energy every 4 turns. 2 strength when you have less than half your health. Honestly, I'd rather draw an extra card when I'm on a plane. I know I'm not on a plane right now, but I think I can... I need card draw more than anything else, I think. Okay, 7 enemies, ideally in the next 8 turns. Forget what a mountain does. Dude, can I charge here? Deal 6 damage to all these idiots. Oh, you fools. And then 15 damage to everybody, and upgrade 1 card when you kill somebody. Oh my god! And I killed 3 units in a single hit. Okay. What happens if you... Oh, you can't super upgrade it. Okay, noted, noted. I guess we'll do this one then. Now we only need to kill 5 more enemies. Put me on this mountain for now, dude. Oh, he saw me, huh? I guess I was on the top of a mountain. But hey, you go to the top of a mountain to see, not to be seen, brother. I hate that this is going to cost us our energy, but you know what? Let's do it in such a way that we still get to keep 1 energy to dump that. Okay, we have 7 turns to kill 3 enemies. That seems extremely doable. Should you move me here? I would love to purchase some new good cards. We have 610 gold again. We don't need to double our defense. Reduce target's defense by 6, increase 3 vulnerability. Doesn't seem that necessary. None of it seems that necessary. I'm happy with my thin deck. Let's use a basic to get whatever the scroll is. Gain base strength or a fresh horse card. Let me get base strength. Don't need to add another card to the deck, I think. And then I will just move 2. I mean, like, we got a serious problem here. We've killed so many enemies. How am I supposed to find 3 more enemies to kill? Every single person may be my enemy, but that being said, it's a long trek back here. Okay. We have 5 turns to do it. 4 turns to do it, maybe. Walk me. Oh, we're here. Honestly, you don't frighten me. But we should probably try to do the interaction in the most sensible way possible, right? Like, why don't we aggro them? I know this doesn't seem that sensible, but why don't we aggro them and then go hide in the forest so they don't do as much damage to us. And then when they swoop in, we'll go sicko mode AoE on them. Why not charge? Ah! Very sensible. Very sensible move. Well, we can at least get 2 kills. That's only 1. But don't we get an upgrade? Oh, maybe all of our cards are already upgraded, so they won't let us. Okay, I understand. There's haters everywhere. Then we finish here, which means we end on a plains with 2 extra defense, which means we get to draw 1 extra card next turn, which means this guy's toast, which means even though we struggled at the start of the mission, we managed to bring it back. I told you, he's actually kind of a genius. We made it happen. This is the NL game. This is the most experience I've ever seen in my life, too. Probably because I actually killed some enemies this time. I prefer killing enemies instead of ignoring the enemies. Maybe that's controversial. By the way, this is a sponsored stream. Thank you again to Iceberg Interactive for the sponsorship. You can !Mahokenshi if you're on Twitch. Check out the game for yourself. Or you can scroll down to the video player, and below it there will be a little description tab where you can click it and you can see it for yourself. I am having a great time. I am doing my dark bidding. We have 150 credits. Why not upgrade safe travel? It's cheap. And then what do you got for me? First destruction at a shrine is free. Option to heal in villages. I mean, that seems like money well spent as we go down both paths here. First destruction is free. And the thing is, the first cut is the deepest as well. Now we completed our side quest. Let's do the next story mission. I would like to experiment with the defense build, which we have not done at all so far.
That hold the power of the Kami. The cult is seeking these gems, and has unleashed a blazing Oni to retrieve them.
As played by Dave
Stop
Bautista.
it from reaching the castle, or nothing but ashes will remain.
We'll continue with the House of Sapphire. Defeat the burning Oni. You lose if you fail to protect the castle. We also need to complete the side quest and defeat the cult's prophets who summon the demon. Defeat the burning demon before it reaches the final island. That's a lot to keep in your brain. Deal 8 damage and inflict 4 weakness, gain 10 defense. Deal 8 damage on surrounded, you gain 6 strength. Draw 1 card, deal 8 damage. I like a lot of this. Let's try with a little bit of defense. Even though I think that this seems good. Let's give it a shot. We have to stop them from killing the castle. I would rather receive... Oh, we're starting at, like, we're on parallel lines here. I would rather receive a card first rather than get some gold. 1 damage. Increased by 1 per defense you have instead of strength. 5. Why do I have 5 defense? Oh, I have a little extra defense because of the fact that I played a safe travel. Okay, let's try Skull Bash here. I don't know. It seems like it's kind of hard to build around, but maybe I'm wrong. I have 6 defense. Oh, because being in the forest gives you some too. It makes perfect sense. Okay, why not dash me here then? Well, no, let me think about this. So this does 7 right now. A safe travel to here takes us to 8. Now it's doing 9. You would also gain some weakness for us. You do 8 damage, inflict 4 weakness. Doesn't quite get us where we need to go. I'll spend 2 cards to kill you. I don't care. I love to smoke but have asthma. Would love your thoughts on this. I mean, I would simply say that it's like, sounds a lot like me. I'm going to back it up one. Sounds a lot like me. Oh, I should have used my basic dash. Not enjoying the comedy of Community, and yet every joke that I make sounds like it could be from Community. So I guess all I would say is that I sympathize. We're going to do some order here. Exact, perfect, lethal. And then also, we have enough defense to kill you with a single Skull Bash. And then we'll pass turn. Where is my artifact? Or talisman? Is at the end, right? Because that's like, the talismans really change how you play. So give me a rare. Gain 9 defense. If you're surrounded, gain 3 spikes. Range of 2, reduce target's defense. Or gain 5 defense, increased by 4 per adjacent enemy. If we're trying to get Skull Bashes to pop and we don't have 5 energy, at least not yet, let's try it like this. Walk me. What do you do as well? Buy new cards. I'm looking for the upgrades, but that's like the... those are the shrines. Buy new cards. Upgrade. The dojo. Okay, because then our safe travels become like a lot more useful, I think. You are aggroed. I mean, honestly, rather than like... I'm okay dealing with 2 enemies being aggroed on me, I think. Oh, but we have no rush. Yeah, there's no rush. Okay, then in that case, pass turn. We'll manage our aggro instead. We'll have 1 enemy. I will gain... I'll do 10 damage, inflict 4 weakness, destroy you. Walk slightly downhill. Buy cards. Area of 2, deal 6 damage to every enemy in the area. Gain 10 gold per enemy hit. I don't know why I lost the ability to read. Range 3, common pebble, provoke the targeted enemy, deal 4 damage twice. Charge an enemy. You know what? 100 gold, toss me this. Let's get the gold engine. And then I think I'll just allow you to come to me, because I can't move anyway. Oh, he's zooming now. I mean, right now our deck is not very complicated. We do this. It doesn't do enough damage to kill you. This so embarrassing. But you know what? That means maybe I draw it next turn and I get another 10 gold. In that case, I suppose I might as well move here. And honestly, now that I think about it, I might as well just move here because I'm trying to sneak right by you anyway. Although, what do you give me here? 2 defense? Well, we get 2 defense by playing the card to begin with. Five damage. Get owned. Okay, took forever. Is it true that Canadian Tire money has an engraving of Sandy McTire on it? Yes. But I want to tell you, like, Canadian Tire, Americans always act like it's the weirdest store of all time. It's not, it's no more unusual than like a Walmart or something like that. It's named Canadian Tire, yes. I'm sure that's a vestige of like what they used to do, which was mostly automotive. Now, they have an automotive section, but it's mostly just like a department store that sells outdoors stuff, but also automotive stuff, but also toys and plants and gardening supplies. It's kind of like if Home Depot sold like everything but the lumber and then also sold some stuff that they have in like a Toys R Us. It's not that weird. Canadian Tire money is kind of weird. Hold on, I'm moving up here and then also choosing to gain some extra defense. Canadian Tire money is just their rewards program, which they literally used to have like printed money that when, like, let's say you bought $30 worth of stuff, they would give you like 30 cents of Canadian Tire money. So every time you went there, it was a nightmare because you would always have like someone in front of you with like 1,000 different bills in Canadian Tire money that the cashier would have to count. But that was a long time ago. Now they use like the Triangle Rewards card or something, so it's all automated and probably like much worse than it used to be. You meditate for more energy? I think it's worth taking a little detour. And we definitely want to see the dojo too. So it's like Cole's Cash? I'm assuming, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm always surprised when people act like Canadian Tire is like, they're like, whoa, what a crazy store. Like, Jay, when I told you that I go to Canadian Tire now and then just because my daughter likes to, like, look at the toys. You were like, well, I guess I get it. So it's like a place you get your oil changed, and while you're getting your oil changed, there's a store inside. And I'm like, no, not at all. It's, I'm not blaming you because I guess it is a foreign concept, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just a store. There's no, I don't even think I can get here without flying. Like, there's no gimmick to it. It's literally like just a store. Range for Area 2. Charge an enemy. On arrival, deal 9 damage to and provoke all enemies in an area. Area 2. Consume your defense. Deal the same amount of damage. Don't seem to have... Maybe we do generate enough defense for that to matter. But, like, here's the thing. If I generate 10 defense, doesn't it seem like with that one card that gives us 10 defense, why would I want to do that with this as a kicker when instead this doesn't need a kicker and it already does 9 damage to everybody? I guess if we got even more defense, we'd be popping. This has charge, though. I'd rather just have the charge alongside of it. Well, I guess we're going to have to fight. Destroy cards could go kind of hard here, though. Oh, no, maybe we don't have to fight. Because can't I just charge you instead and get out of here and not have to deal with this fool? And then I literally just killed you? And then destroy cards. We never want to deal with a basic attack ever again. And that one's free. This one's free. Let's dump those first. Anything else we don't like? I mean, I guess your basic movement cards, at some point you might say we don't need them, so let's destroy one of those. And I'll give you that the Canadian Tire mascot is a little weird. Like, I'm not gonna go to bat for Sandy McTire. He's like a weird... I always thought he was like Robin Hood when I was a kid. A lot of Canadians have the same experience. Just a guy in, like, kind of a weird hat. And you are a marketplace. Is this correct? Oh, you're an upgrader. Of course. Well, in that case, move me here for some gold. Take 2 steps. I'm sure that's going to aggro some individuals here. Upgrade some cards. What happens if you upgrade this? 6 per adjacent enemy. Costs 1 less. Costs 1 less. Oh, we know that one. Does more damage. Increased by both strength and defense. Actually, that makes Skull Bash, like, not useless. I think I would go for the Skull Bash here. I know that seems cruel. I've clicked on 5 of them. I see the problem here. Let's start with the Skull Bash, and then I think Tidal Wave would be second. What's he cooking? Oh, I got a deck. I'm about to get hit, though. Let's not aggro anybody else. Let's just gain 5 defense past turn. Two poison. And maybe by killing you... You're right, I did upgrade the wrong card. Maybe by killing you... Oh, hold on, I'm a genius. I could get enough gold to upgrade another card. 10 gold per enemy hit. Ooh! This is not going to kill you, but it will weaken you and also give me 10 defense. You see how much gold I just got? You will never get this. You could chase me as much as you want to chase me. You will never get this. Defeat the cult prophets who summon the demon. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not flying over there. We're never going to complete that mission. But we can defeat the burning demon before it reaches the island, maybe? I think we should go off. I think we should gain defense by stepping in here. Get 13 extra defense. Now we've got a Skull Bash that does 18 damage. This does 7. Oh, but you got a little extra. Now I gotta overkill you like crazy. I feel like a fool. No, I'll just get 2 kills next turn. I'm running away. Goodbye. You can come chase me. I need more draw. I am 2 poisons. Area 2. Am I correct in assuming this would kill you both? I am. Thanks for the gold, suckers. Something's happening here, and what it's like ain't exactly clear. Side quest. Defeat the feral Oni summoned by the cult before it destroys a nearby village. What the hell? This is a thing that we do now? We summon 2 Onis? Alright, well, I guess... because he's going to go for the village, too. We might as well rush this guy first. Start by maybe buying some new cards in the marketplace. Discard your hand, draw 1 card per discarded card, gain 1 energy. I definitely think I would. We need draw and cycle. Apart from that, deal 10 damage, unblock damage, gain 1 defense per unblock damage dealt. Certainly this works as a enabler for our Skull Bash, but I don't know if we need an enabler for our Skull Bash, so I'm going to move here. Oh, what the heck? I didn't think he had those kind of hops. Well, I would say let's start by... this is not a great turn. Let's just call it like we see it. Let's deal 11 damage to you. Let's deal a little bit more damage to you. I don't want to be behind him, though. No, I want to stay in front of him. I want to end up... maybe I don't... do I want to end up on the hill? I guess it would be better if I ended up on the mountain. It costs 1 to move back. I definitely don't want to be behind him. I hate to say it, I think we back up 1. No, that was not smart. Can I undo? No, actually, it's fine. No, because it's not, because that costs 1. I should have gotten the gold. There's no reason we should have ignored the gold. But I do want to finish on the mountain here, so it takes him longer to get here, and I have more defense. Ah, or go to the chest and, yeah, then charge him. That's a very good point. Very good point. Okay. First, give me some... First, how do we like these cards? Do we like this? He's not going to die this turn, so I think we do like this. And we definitely like this. Then, we discard and gain energy. It's 10 gold. It's not a lot, but you probably die next turn. Plus you're weak this turn. Plus my defense goes crazy. Okay, you did 7 damage. That's honestly embarrassing for an enemy as large as yourself. You should be ashamed. Here's 12 damage for you. Here's another 10 damage plus some gold for me. You've received 1 base energy and 1 base draw. Honestly, the greatest reward I ever could have asked for. Now I think we just go head this guy off at the pass. Get there before it reaches the final island. I think we could do that. Everybody say sausage. Keep okay. Yeah, everybody say sausage. Keep it going. Okay. Fine. You got me. Say sausage. Yo, area 1 deal 8 damage per adjacent enemy. It seems like it could be great. Go ahead and place me here. I know this guy's gonna move back anyway. He's gonna move off of his awesome hill spot. Never mind. What do I want from you? I want to charge this guy and deal 7 damage to all enemies in the area. And then I want to gain 13 defense. And then Skull Bash does 16 damage. Now I'm taking a chance on this one. I want to draw my AoE that does 10 damage in an area of effect. Oh, he's crazy. It only does 8 damage, but that's still really good. Okay, what a turn. And then you might as well just pick up... You pick up a card because then you could play it this turn anyway. I don't think we need spikes for the big guy. Why don't you just give me blood flow instead, and we'll ice you. Okay, and then we should just get ready to head this guy off at the pass, I think. That's right, you could have taken nothing. Oh, but why would I take nothing? I wanted to kill him that turn. I think we made the right decision. I think you're trying to slander me. Upgrade my cards. Don't mind if I do. Can I move for 1? I can. I didn't think this guy would get aggroed. I should come back. Okay, upgraded cards. We know we want... Well, maybe we don't want Tidal Wave because we're not chasing this guy anymore. I think we certainly would love cheaper blood flow. Makes sense. Cheaper Geyser, maybe. And then, I guess in that case, cheaper Tidal Wave. Sure. It's good for our energy, at least. And then I want to fight you on top of a mountain. I want to bathe with you in a sea. Now that this guy's angry, why don't you fight me on top of the mountain? Coward. Gain 10 base strength. Hold on, that's like a lot. Double slap. Okay, I need to do 80 damage to you. That's tricky. Let's... Cost me 2 to get down here. I only have 3 cards worth of energy in my hand. What does this give us? 4 defense. This gives us 4 defense and 2 attack. I'd rather this guy have to take another turn to get to us, and then we could walk back to this one next turn. So, oh, and this is area 2, so it doesn't even matter. So, price of blood me. Blood flow me. Our defense is going to the moon. Every time I hit you, I'm taking 5 damage. That's annoying. How about one of these? I can only heal for 40 anyway. Moving here costs me 2. Go pick up your HP. Basic safe travel. Move me back to the top of the mountain. The greatest turn of all time. 20 damage, kind of a lot. On the other hand, I think if we could just do 36 damage to this guy this turn, I think we win the mission. 8 damage per adjacent enemy. 9 damage and provoke. Okay, I gotta think about this one. Definitely feel like 16 damage to 2 enemies is worth it on this one. Definitely feel like probably just killing the boss is worth it. Victory. I genuinely meet the cop who can't be stopped. Super cop. I didn't complete the cult's nightmare, but at the same time, like, 3 of the side quests seems pretty good to me. Victory Royale. I just like the hat because it's a hat. Cleanse all negative status effects if you have no negative status effects. Recover 4 health. Who needs health? I mean, if you started with 1 health, that would be like a different story. But if you start with 100 health, then I'm okay getting smacked. The House of Jade Semi. We generally prefer to operate from the shadows, but we have eyes everywhere. We'll try out the House of Jade next. Side mission. You fell into a trap while pursuing members of the cult. Complete the mission, reach the castle without taking any damage from your pursuers, or defeat your pursuers before reaching the castle. I doubt I'll take no damage, but we'll see. You can bring powerful equipment with you on missions. They all have different effects that can be used once the cooldown period ends. No disrespect to Dave the Diver. This is much more my preferred way to introduce mechanics in a mechanics-rich game. Instead of after every time you play a card, they're like, yeah, well, and then did you know you could play a card with right-click instead of left-click, and then it does the inverted effect, and then no. In this, they're like, hey, you've been playing for an hour and 40 minutes. Feels like you're getting a good grasp on the mechanics. They give you one drip. And then you say, okay, now I got the time to digest this. 2 spikes per enemy. Or on this one, I would... See, I'm not overwhelmed. I get a chance to actually think. Now I'm like, it's a mission where taking 0 damage is part of the side quest. We should take scaled armor. Because then we could just get 10 extra defense and possibly remain pristine. In this case, I am going to draw 1 card to deal 8 damage, just because it seems like a good card. Our quest objective, reach the castle. I don't know what this character's thing is yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. We are being pursued on all sides by the Oni. 3 moves take me here. 1 more move takes me up to the top of the mountain. Okay, here's one thing. Kunai. Gain 2 kunai. Start your next turn with 1 additional kunai. Let's take it just so we know what it is, but I'm assuming that it's a 0-cost weak attack. Like in Slay the Spire. Or deal 7 damage in stealth, deal 18 damage instead. Surveilling enemies cannot detect you unless you attack them. Tracking enemies will prioritize other units over you. Interesting. Interesting. Bro, you're blocking the way. I mean, there's no way we're getting them. Or they're getting us, I should say. Unless I don't draw anything that allows me to, like, move for free. These guys might get us, though. I think I might get aggroed if I move all the way out to here. Let's check. I'm not aggroed here. But we can see. They wouldn't see me. Okay, then I'm moving up. Dash 2 tiles, gain a kunai. If you're dashing to a forest, gain an additional kunai. You know what? Let's... We haven't even had to play an attack yet, but we're building some synergies. Well, it just says take no damage from your pursuers for the challenge. I'm assuming these are pursuers. These are just guys. Gain 2 kunai. Start your next additional turn with 1 kunai. Now, we have to deal with you. And we have to, like, attack you from here if possible. So let's start by making 2 moves. He gets aggroed. Play the kunai belt. 2 0-cost kunai. Ephemeral, deal 0 damage. I really thought they would have a higher range associated with them, but that's okay. I'm going to dash up 1 tile to force him to come over here and get me. Bro, he just stomped over that hill like it was nothing. Okay, I'm still taking no damage. I'm assuming, again, we could take damage from these guys. Or from the blue guy, but not from the red guy. Ephemeral does 6 damage because I got a little bonus here. For 0, I would definitely play it. And I would just kill you just to stop you pursuing me. And then this would cost 2. Where do you get aggroed? To there. So if we pick up that card, we get aggroed. Interesting. You know what? How about you dash me? Dash me? I am a little worried that they're going to be close enough to get me on this one, but you know what? We can move here, and then they won't be. Because these guys just chunk through the land. I don't think they care that much about, like, movement penalties. Plus, they're moving in single file to hide their numbers. Dash 2 tiles. Gain 1 kunai. To a forest, gain an additional kunai. You know what I can do? Dash 2 tiles. That costs me 2. And it will aggro. Will not aggro. And it will this will not aggro. Okay, move me here. Oh, it aggroed! I'm stupid! Pass turn? At some point we gotta play the kunai. Me and my bros on the way to ask my mom if we can have McDonald's for dinner tonight. I'd +2 that. Hey, look though, I didn't lose my side quest, so I'm chilling. This one's a freaking gimme. Give me, I'll summon an even larger kunai. How about one of these? Get these out of my deck, please. Are these guys coming over? I bet they're coming over. In which case, we should move here and then pray. I'll pass turn. Oh, no. No! I learned a lot from that last one. Bring me back. Dash 3 tiles to a forest. Gain 1 stealth before dashing. Okay. What is Seek? Draw cards from a specified type from your deck. Okay. Why restart? I was going to lose my bonus objective, but I can't handle that. Dash 3 tiles to a forest. Gain stealth before dashing. Yoink. Dash 2 tiles. In stealth, dash 3 tiles instead. I will dash 3 tiles instead. Do I lose stealth at the end of my turn? Probably. But this guy doesn't see me anyway. I'm out of here. Range 2, inflict 7 poison. Gain 2 energy, deal 4 damage twice. Having range seems like it would have been super helpful on the last mission. I'm out of here, man. That's a great first turn. In stealth, dash 3 tiles instead. That's fine. Even dash 2 is still really good. So we can just get up here. We can take the mountain. We got 2 energy left. I refuse to take it. I say pass turn. Red lads are the dream blunt rotation. They have Batman tattooed on their chest. Is that really who you want to be in the blunt rotation with? Someone with the Punisher sticker on the back of their Mazda 3? To a forest. Gain stealth before dashing. Would have been pretty sick if it worked, but... Well, you know what? Can we... That takes 3. Well, it doesn't matter. We should just dash 3 tiles. Get over here. We can move 1 more tile. I acknowledge fully, by the way, we have not done anything yet. But our only goal is to make it to the castle. It's rare you have a deck builder that lets you play non-lethally. Okay, at this point, we have to aggro. But all I have are movement cards. So, Okay, I'll tell you what. Dash 1 tile, gain 2 defense. Range 2, inflict 7 poison. And then, I personally choose to back up 1 tile just to make his life a little bit harder. I would say that was smart. Okay, now he's given us a space to get around him. We will gain stealth before dashing. Maybe we want to pick up a card. Doesn't seem that foolish. Deal 10 damage from planes, reduce defense by 15 first, gain 2 energy. I don't want to have to discard cards. I would say having a card that does... I guess I could have taken nothing on that one. Now, my stealth is going to run out at some point. So what am I going to do about that? Great question. I guess because it'll run out at the start of my next turn, I could just... Are you telling me I could be by this? No, I can't be by this guy. Come on. Can we get to here? I guess we'll just make our move then. They don't know I'm here. What? I'm invisible! I guess because he's already been aggroed by me, he was able to keep a appraisal of my footsteps. I knew you were gonna aggro, but... Okay. I mean, I think I'm Ramseying here. I'm Bolton. I'm gone. And then I'm even further gone. I mean, if we're gonna I only want to really move to here anyway. I don't need to move to here because it's 2 tiles away regardless. Then I would rather deal 13 damage to you first. And then slowly walk away. And maybe we could dash into a forest and stealth away next. He's not even attacking. I think you're right, by the way. I think maybe taking the road is the more sensible thing to do. You might have a point there. Alas, here I am. This time I think... Oh, we can make it? This time I think we take this path. Because the road ends right once you get to this right here. So now we got no choice but to go through the forest. And then this increases base defense. Might as well. And then take me up on top of the mountain. And we're going to lose our stealth, but that's okay. I don't really want to ambush you. Unfortunately, we lose the non-lethal bonus because we did kill someone. Well, we poisoned someone. Did we kill them? Personally, Your Honor, I think the poison killed them, but... What the heck is this guy? He didn't see me? What a loser. What are you gonna do? Come over here and play a card that raises your base strength? Okay, so that we had our first restart. But either way, I'm still a genius. Maybe next time we'll try to do a mission with this character where we actually play some attacks. You gain 500 gold and fully recover your health. Excuse me. Kill your pursuers? I didn't know that that was gonna be a thing we have to do. I've been lied to, man. Now I gotta... Hold on, I gotta make some calls. Upgrade your cards. Well, can you dash me 3 tiles so that I can at least come over here and upgrade my cards? What should we upgrade? We need to do some damage at some point. Probably cheaper poison. Do more damage. I really hate to pay for some basics. Dashing's always good, man. Star me there. We're gonna have to buy some new cards too. Because we upgraded it, we can use it immediate. No, never mind. Wait, no, okay, take me back. Upgrade my cards. One with the shadows. Buy it. It was basically like buying an extra move here. Gain a small amount of gold. Buy new cards in the marketplace. Would you see me? You would not see me. That's so embarrassing for you. Holy cow. Deal 9 damage. Gain as much energy as you have stealth. Dash 1, leaving a lure behind you. Draw 1 card. Deal 8 damage. Dash 1 tile extended to 3 if you have any active lures. Range 2, 7 damage, inflict 3 poison. Target is on a forest, inflict 6 poison instead. I think poison fits what we got going on. So does card draw. Pass me. 1 energy remains. Just move me here for now. What are you? Card removal? Card destroyal. Destroyal? Destruction? Okay, so we got 3 Oni coming this way. And we gotta kill these goblins first, too. Just because they're gonna... I mean, they're gonna pursue us because we already aggroed them. So let's kill them first, and then we can start to work on the Oni. Dude, when we were here, why didn't we get a talisman, too? Anyway. I probably just had to click 1 extra button. Destroy cards. Even though we need damage, I still don't care for my basics. And I do care for dashing, because it can put us in a superior position. Doesn't it say no talismans? I don't know. We'll have to kill the archers and then see. You may be right, though. And I may be crazy, but I might just be the lunatic you're looking for. What does this give us? +3 attack? Well, I'm definitely going to take damage. Oh, reach the castle without taking damage from your pursuers. Never mind, I'm a genius. I just want to... I'm going to come up here and fight the guys like this. You know, I fully recognize it's not going to kill this first one here. We're going to take some damage. Oh, I probably should have popped my armor. It's okay. We're gonna line them up. We're going to take them out one at a time. They can only one can cross the bridge at a time. I would like to strike you down. And then, I don't know really what I would do after that, to be honest with you, because I don't have any other attacks. Suppose you could always just run very far away to get to these. Get some kind of permanent upgrade instead, like... Can we dash to a forest from here? Absolutely we can. I mean, we are schmoovin', dude. And then why just dash me to this one so we get extra base defense? Move me 1 over. This guy doesn't even see me. This is going to be what? More base strength? It's good. But we may have to fight more than one of them at once. But maybe we can like poke them and then run away. Poke them and run away. Oh no, he aggroed. Walk for 1. 2 base strength. Move me up on top of the mountaintop. 11 damage, 3 poison. I don't have the energy to inflict the rest of the poison. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna fight them on the mountains here, I guess. Just call me Winston Churchill. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the shores. We'll fight them on the mountain. I don't think I can take on 4 big dudes at once. I'm just gonna say it. I would like to draw. Poison. Lose 1 health per charge at the end of the turn. 13 damage. So you're done. Range 2, inflict poison. So I should get out of here. Dash me out of here to a forest, And also, is that a forest? I don't think so. Give me some stealth. And then, will I still have stealth if I hit this guy? I don't know, let's see. Seems sensible to me. Oh no! I think I do have stealth, but these guys don't really get affected by stealth because of the fact that they knew they were chasing me. Okay, I take a lot more damage from attacks. That's alright, now we disappear. The heck is going on with emotes? Oh no. Better Twitch TV. Why was the Better Twitch TV emote so big? Did they do the thing where they like allowed an escape character or something like that to... You could double their size? I don't know. I don't really mind it, honestly. It doesn't really bother me that much. I don't really care to remove your defense. Are you plains? You're forest, obviously. Okay, well, then I'm going to hit you really hard. Then I'm going to strike you. And then I'm going to... I'm not stealth, but I can still dash 3 tiles. I mean, this is pretty considerable. Like, I could dash, like, all the way behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. And I could even move it, like, 1 tile more over just to irritate you. I'm kind of like a master of positioning. Like, do you see what these guys have to go through to mimic a fraction of my power? We should still kill you. You may not die this turn. That's so. I bet now that I think about it, I bet I could dash you, walk over and kill you, which probably means you didn't need the poison in the first place. Oh, then I can't play the other card. They're coming. They're coming. I'm a fool. I got into card mode. No. Okay. That's fine. You know what? Because we got dashes. Yeah. So you deal 12 damage, draw a card. We drew to a forest, gain stealth. We don't really need stealth for these guys, though. We might as well just go here. And that's a forest anyway, so I'm basically like a genius. And then let's inflict some poison on you. And then catch me escaping, even though I know you can chase me. We're just giving him a little ring around the rosy. Oh no. Is there like a /disable BTTV that you can turn on for 5 seconds? What are these? They're on a forest. I will inflict 6 poison instead. Sounds great to me. I will now be, if you'll excuse me, I'll be walking back this way. And probably taking quite a lot of damage next turn, but that's okay. It's true, I guess I could disable the app on my own end. That's whatever, they're just big emotes, who cares? $10 damage draw. Although, I don't know, I feel like they're making my game lag a little bit. The big emotes are starting to crash my computer. No, that can't be it. I don't know how video cards work, but that can't be it. No, they aren't. I just want to see if my computer is getting really hot. Guys, can you stop spamming the emotes? My computer is getting a little bit warm. You're scaring me? Hang on, I have to dash to a forest tile. Maybe it's just rendering the clouds or the birds or something. I don't know, man. Is this a forest? Looks more like an oasis or something. Well, we don't need stealth now that I think about it. Why don't we just run as far away as... Oh, because of this fool. You want to buy me some cards? Okay, sure, why not? 15 damage, increased by 6 damage per stealth. Reduce your stealth to 1. I don't generate that much stealth yet. I would like to just buy cards that deal even more damage. We don't need to dash that much anymore. We've inflicted the poison, we broke the wrist, now it's time to walk away. They do be moving, though. Okay, you need to be poisoned. I'm gonna dash a bunch of tiles to get here and see if you have a talisman. Acquire new talisman, I'm a fool! Maybe 2 energy when you kill an enemy at this point? I guess we do play a lot of move cards, so the strength might make more sense, but... either way, I think it's good. You're not making it. You're not frickin' making it. He made it?! This guy's not making it, though. The definition of not gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Bro, you're dead! You're dead, look! I'm flabbergasted. I have 15 vulnerability. What does this mean? 15 vulnerability. Increases damage taken by... I take 15 extra damage per attack? This is a problem. I choose to gain defense, draw a card. My card does 11 damage. You're dead. This is no longer a problem. I'm out of here. I'm going to inflict a bunch of poison on you. And then I'm going to spend 4 energy to come down here. And then I'm going to move 1 extra step. You can't stop me. Bro, you're not making it. I was going to say, don't kid yourself. I don't know if I can kill you this turn. But I can move 1 tile. Hit you hard and draw a card. And then hit you for 12 and then dash 4 tiles away. No, I could just kill you for 7. Perfect. Exact lethal. He's actually out of control. Why did I not get Solo Hunter? Oh, I didn't defeat my pursuers before reaching the castle. He's a genius. He's got it all figured out. I guess I'm going to do it myself. Origins, oh, they'll patch it. They'll patch it. Let them have the wide emotes for 1 day, okay? It's just 1 day. Do they look horrendous? Yes, they look like horrible, but that's kind of funny. We'll all look back on this in a year and be like, remember that day Better Twitch TV broke and the emotes were all big? Anyway, this is Mahokenshi. I had an amazing time. Honestly, I had a great time. Not just because I 3-starred every single mission, but also because of the varied playstyles from the characters. A tactics game that requires you to use the environment. Like, listen, you know I love Marvel Midnight Suns as well, but it's 2 different ways to play the game. This is more of like the old XCOM style. You get a little like bonus from each different kind of terrain. Midnight Suns has you using terrain like, hey, there's an explosive barrel, kick Iron Man into it, right? It's a different thing. I had a great time nonetheless. Exclamation point, Mahokenshi. Check it out for yourself. Very enjoyable. It's also in the video description below if you're watching on YouTube, and thanks for watching.